Look, if you're a small business owner, you've probably heard how important SEO is to growing your online presence. And it sounds simple enough. You write some content, you add some keywords, build a few links, and voila, you get some traffic. But in 2025, SEO is anything but simple. With Google's algorithms now powered by advanced AI and machine learning, the SEO game has become more sophisticated and more time consuming than ever. And this begs the question, should you try to do SEO yourself or should you hire a professional or an agency to do it? Hi there, it's Adrian from Numero Uno Web Solutions. And in this video, I'm going to break down the pros and the cons of doing the DIY route for SEO and why investing in a trusted SEO partner could actually save you more time and save you more money in the long run. So let's go. Okay, let's get right into it. The pros of doing SEO yourself. First of all, you're going to get cost savings on the surface. If you're doing SEO yourself, you're not paying agency fees. And for early stage startups or solopreneurs with tight budgets, that can be appealing. It's going to just cost you a little bit of time. You're going to want to learn about it, but you're going to save a lot of money with regards to monthly fees that you could put into other parts of your business. And I'll get to it in a bit, there are some caveats with regards to doing that yourself and those cost savings you're going to get right up front. Okay, you're also going to have some hands-on learning if you're doing it yourself. You know, SEO is a powerful skill, and learning these basics gives you a better understanding of how your website performs, what your customers are searching for, and how Google ranks your pages. And there are lots of ways for you to learn SEO. HubSpot Academy, SEMrush. They all have ways of learning SEO. You can even learn it on YouTube. There's lots of resources to learn SEO, and once you learn it, if you get a better understanding of it, you're going to be able down the road to talk to an agency when you need an agency, when you grow big. You'll be able to understand some of the terminology. And of course, you're going to have full control over the process. You're the business owner. You're going to make the decisions. You're not going to be waiting on approvals. You're not going to have any misunderstandings about your goals. You don't have to deal with, booking meetings with your agency to talk about strategy. You're in the driver's seat, so you can do it all yourself. So those are the three main pros of DIY. Cost savings up front, hands-on learning, and full control. Now, let's flip to the other side. The cons of doing it yourself and why they matter in 2025. First, it takes way more time than you think. SEO is not just a one-time thing. Okay, it requires ongoing content updates. It involves a robust and ongoing link building strategy, ongoing technical fixes, and constant monitoring of rankings and analytics. According to a 2025 Bright Local survey, the average small business owner spends 18 to 24 hours per month managing just basic SEO tasks. And even that's often not enough to stay competitive. Okay, number two, the learning curve is really steep. So SEO in 2025 isn't just about keywords. It's about understanding Google's AI, optimizing for voice and visual search, writing content that meets EEAT, improving core web vitals, and using schema markup. That's a tall order for someone juggling payroll, customer service, marketing, inventory, anything else that you have to deal with while running your own business. If you have to add on all this SEO stuff to it as well, it's going to be a lot. Okay, number three, mistakes can be really costly when you're just starting out. So if you're implementing black hat techniques, and those are things like keyword stuffing or buying some shady backlinks, and maybe you're doing this by accident, you can get your site penalized and even de-indexed. And in many cases, cleaning up SEO mistakes takes longer and will cost more time and money than doing it right from the start. And if you don't know what you're doing, you could fall into that trap. I look at it this way. Some people hire a company to do the renovations for them because, they want the pros to do it. They know that these people have done it before. They have the expertise, the experience to do it. Maybe they have the trustworthiness because they've been referred. And they know what they're doing. They've done it so many times that they can get it done quicker and they get it done right. On the flip side, you can do it yourself. You can do a complete house renovation, for example, on your own. But be prepared for the time, be prepared for the learning curve, be prepared for, you're going to save money on labor costs, but you might wind up spending more money in the long run because you do something wrong that needs to be fixed. And also, results are going to take time. So even if you do everything right, even if you're an SEO expert, Remember, SEO is a long game, so most websites don't see meaningful traffic increase for 3 to 6 months, even longer after implementing SEO. So the longer it takes, you're going to be learning, but you're going to have to be patient. Okay, so look, I've explained the pros and cons. So why does hiring an SEO professional or an SEO agency make sense? So first of all, you're going to get experience that pays off faster. SEO agencies live and breathe this stuff. Okay, we've tested strategies across multiple industries. We've stayed on top of every Google update. We know how to get results faster, and we can even help local businesses get results like in 90 days versus 6 months based on a local SEO technique. So just so you know, when you're hiring somebody, just like hiring somebody to renovate your house, you're getting a pro. And that also means you can now focus on running your business. So I'm going to go back to the renovating a house analogy. So imagine, you're working a full-time job, you come home, and then the next 4 or 5 hours of your day is tearing down a wall, building a new wall, adding in shelving, whatever you're doing. That's extra time. So imagine, like I said earlier, it's taking 18 to 24 hours per month for business owners to do their own SEO. What would you do with an extra 20 hours per month? You can spend more time with your customers. You can do more time on sales, more time to grow. If you get the SEO professionals to do it, takes away from your day-to-day grind so you can focus on what you do best, which is run your business. The other thing that we have as an SEO agency that maybe somebody else doesn't have, and this is something that a lot of people, when I'm chatting with them, they're amazed by the access. And that is access to tools and data. So we have premium SEO tools that we pay for. They cost money. We pay for it every month. We have analysts. I have writers. I have editors. I have designers. I have web developers. They will tackle technical and creative challenges, and they're all under one roof. Now, you can try to do it yourself. You can even hire freelancers, but you never know what you're going to get with a freelancer. So when you are working with an agency, you have all the expertise in one place that are catered specifically to your business. Okay, and also you're going to get strategy. You're not just going to get tactics. So we here at Newman, we don't just optimize pages. We build long-term strategies based on our keyword research, our competitive analysis, our specific business goals. We make sure that we create strategy documents so that way our customers know that their traffic is turning into paying customers. And if they're not, then we make adjustments based on the strategy. And that is a huge benefit to doing it yourself versus getting a professional to do it. Now, before we go on, I want you to remember, if you're liking this video, hit that like button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so really what this all boils down to is one simple question. Should you do SEO yourself? And here's the bottom line. If you're just starting out, if you have more time than money and you want to learn the ropes, DIY SEO can work for you in the short term. It's not a bad way to start. Take the chance, give it a shot. But if you're serious about growing your traffic, generating leads, and competing in today's fast-moving digital world, and your budget allows it, partnering with an experienced SEO agency is the smarter move. You're not only going to save time, but you're also going to get faster, better results with less of an effort. Now look, before you go, Adrian, you run an SEO agency. Of course you're going to say don't do it yourself. I want you to know that on many occasions I've told businesses that they would be better served to do it themselves because of their budgetary constraints or just because of the nature of their business. In fact, if you email me, and my contact info is in the description below, I'll gladly do a full SEO audit and give you an honest to goodness feedback on what you need to do to get more qualified leads to your website. And look, it might involve you doing it yourself. It might involve my company doing it. Heck, I might even refer you to another company if I don't have the bandwidth or the expertise to do it. I'm going to always give you the facts that work best for your situation. And when you do hire an SEO agency, remember to go with an agency that does that. Oh, and speaking of facts, if you're looking for the facts on why your website might not be producing the leads it should, then you're going to want to watch this video.